Steel is the most usual material in the industry for the construction of structures. If we see it in another way, steel is present everywhere. Our washing machine has steel, or clothes were made by machines that have steel in their structure, or car has steel, and among other examples. With this, we want to affirm that steel is a fundamental part of our lives. In the last year, steel has entered a crisis as the demand of iron has been increased. According to an article published by Ferreteria Bricolaje and the Problems Inventory Reduction tells us the Director of Economic Studies of UNICEF clarifies that inventories have been reduced in the production sector due to various factors, but most important, because the raw materials became a source of profitable investment for investors. And the accumulation of orders for fear of the future shortages that have caused a global demand for steel enormity. Due to the beginning of the pandemic in 2019, the steel production capacity has been lost by 10%. Director Alfonso Hidalgo has pointed out that due to this situation has led to a very low inventories. A greater reconstruction is promised. However, taking this situation as an example, we have started to reflect on what will happen in the future when demand exceeds supply. Global steel production is of vital importance, but what will happen when the resource begins to be limited by some factor like the one that will happen, and that UNESC had to intervene. The sustainability of steel has attributes that describes its vital importance. The main factors or the main attributes are fully recyclable, high recyclable content, 98% recyclable recovery rates, great potential for reuse materials, and high strength to weight ratio. Recycling steel can be the key to the reuse of lower manufacturing costs. All of our steel products have at least 35% recycled steel. The steel recycling process starts by separating the steel, scrapping to obsolete, and industrial or immediate and domestic. Each one can recover steel in different way. In the collection of stage is resorted and sent to steel mills to be remelted and purified and sold in the market or followed up for the construction of new structures. The recycling of steel, on the other hand, can bring us another additional advantages, such as lower water and energy consumption, lower CO2 emissions in the atmosphere, and economic savings in manufacturing. When steel is no longer considered as an option due to aspects of metallic material properties or any external factor, we have to look for all new alternatives. This is the case of proposal by Alfonso Ortin on the Universidad Forum, who writes an article that talks about the steel aluminum as well as graphene that have innumerable applications. To talk about steel is to talk about the most crucial material in the world, the basis of almost everything. So we are talking about its importance, such as we have to see in the future how it will be a sustainable material.